All right, happy Friday, everybody. My name is Dickerman. I do nights here at JRR. Also will do mornings, middays, afternoons when anybody gets sick or calls in or whatever. You guys ready for a little Friday action? All right, make some noise. Here are the guys from 10 Years. They'll be coming out of that door any moment now. Here they are. What's up, fellas? How you guys doing?
All right.
Where are you joining us from tonight? Where are you guys coming from?
Oh, where were we yesterday?
Panama City,
That's
day
right.
off.
That's right.
Oh, a day off. That's a rare thing. Do you actually get to check out Panama City a little bit when you're actually off for a day? Or did you just sleep?
Mostly slept, but yeah, I made it to the beach.
All right.
So, yeah.
Slept and then woke up and then passed out eventually.
Is that kind of the norm? I mean, you guys bounce around. You're on tour. Do you actually, I mean, you're in Orlando. Do you get to go to Disney? Do you get to go to Universal, SeaWorld, the Jesus attraction we have? Any of that things?
Not usually, no. We usually get to see the inside of a tour bus in the back of a venue for the most part, and then whatever local coffee shop we can walk to.
Right on. Tonight you guys are playing the Beacham. Have you been over to that venue yet?
Yeah.
It's a cool venue. A lot of history there. It actually way back in the day used to be a concert venue, like in the late '80s, early '90s, and they'd have a lot of metal shows come there. They had riots spill out in the street from that place. G.G. Allin actually got arrested there. I don't know if you guys know the legend of G.G. Allin. If you don't, you can Google it later. But he actually got arrested live on stage at that same place. It became a club later on, like a club, and now it's back to doing music again. So it should be a pretty nice night out there tonight. Doors 6 o'clock. You guys going on about 10 o'clock?
No, early show.
We go on, 8:30, the
wow.
earliest of the tour thus far.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, we won't keep you long here. You guys want to go ahead and play your first song? What are you going to play for us?
Sure. This is a new one called Tightrope, and the funny thing about this song is originally a different song. It was a different name called, Baptized in Fire or something. We did this whole album in the downstairs of his house, all on our own, completely DIY, off a major label. And the song, we just started running through the process, and it was one way, and we were listening back. You're like, we've done this before. This is sort of like, we didn't want to sort of regurgitate things we'd already done, so we tore it apart and turned it into what it is now on the album, which we'd never really done that to a song before.
Excellent.
Tightrope.
10 Years live on WJRR.com.
Exposure of repetition blinds ambition slowly frozen in motion. Time is ticking by with every moment. No one takes notice of their incandescent adolescence glowing. Sweet songs won't last too long. Breathe in deep. Stop holding your breath. We need peace, closure and rest. Older and older, these wandering eyes never close up. A funeral for failure. Now your final hour as a coward's over. Sad songs won't last too long. Breathe in deep. Stop holding your breath. We need peace, closure and rest. Tightrope, stop walking the wire and let go. Euphoria. Tightrope, stop walking the wire and fly. Breathe in deep. Stop holding your breath. We need peace, closure and rest. Breathe in deep. Stop holding your breath. We need peace, closure and rest. Tightrope, stop walking on wire and let go. Euphoria. Tightrope, stop walking on wire and fly, fly, fly.
10 years live on WJR.com and the RP Funding Theater. Now, you guys mentioned it real briefly there, but your new CD, Minus Machine, appropriately titled, you did it all yourself on your own independent record label. Was that something that was really frustrating as a band dealing with the confines of the corporate structure of a record company?
In the beginning, it didn't start off that way. We had a great relationship, but it felt like the more success we had and the more we were like in the industry, the more they would put cooks in the kitchen, which is sort of the that doesn't make any sense. Like, you get signed for being unique in what you are, and then you have success off of that, and then your next album, they keep trying to push more and more of their influence on you, and we got to a point where we were just like, it's not where we want to be, and it was like a very unproductive environment for us.
That the song you had, "Shoot It Out," did they get the message when you wrote that? Because that was really directed at them, right?
We did that one with them, but that was definitely our sort of middle finger to their idea of write us a hit. Well, yeah, duh, right? We know that we have to write stuff that's going to keep us successful, but it puts so much pressure when you tell a band to write a hit. We don't go into making songs like, okay, right now, we're going to make a hit. Like, we don't do that. We just write music and then figure it out after the fact. So with "Shoot It Out," we were definitely like, here's your anti-single. And it's ironic and funny because it worked better than the singles they thought were going to be the ones.
It's frustrating as an artist, right? I mean, you're trying to make music, which is an art form, and you kind of got this corporate, structure coming down upon you.
Yeah, definitely. It was fun. I mean, we had some great experiences being on Universal, but it just got to a point where we agreed to disagree, and they were really civil about it, letting us go. There were no hang-ups. They just said, all right, we understand, and we just parted ways.
Now, how's it been going on your own thus far? Is it what you expected? Is it a little more challenging?
It's definitely more work, but we see where everything goes. Like, instead of relying on the label to do it, or calling them up with an idea and it getting lost in the machine, we come up with an idea, we can actually execute it, and you see the fruits of your labor a lot faster.
I saw it in your tattoo contest. That was a great idea up on your website.
Yeah.
Get people to get tattoos, man. That's permanent. It's awesome. If you guys want to do it, you can check out 10 Years website. Hit them up on Facebook. You guys are pretty big on the social media, huh?
I am not. I am a caveman. The rest of the guys take up for me and help out. But I don't even have a phone that has internet. Let me show it to you. Look at this.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
That's how much.
Sue's taking a picture just so she can see what one of those looks like. Look, it's a flip phone.
Yeah, I'll do the next song like this.
All right, what do you guys want to play for us next?
I guess we'll do our first single, Backlash.
10 Years live on WJRR.com and the RP Funding Theater.
Dear God, will no one get out of here alive? Lost your head in this new medicine, floating in the skies. Heavy clouds come crashing down, harder every time. Sink or swim in these loaded fantasies, blooding out your mind. Fear God, for now you've gone and lost your sight of land. Drunk with power, your final hours running out of sand. Hung by your self-righteous hands. Get ready to meet your maker now. Backlashing back at you, liar. Backlashing back at you, run, coward. Bear the truth when the storm comes through, with hell and high tide. Tip the scales and drive the nails in deeper every time. Dear God, will anyone get out of here alive? Dead head again due to medicine, heavy clouds collide. Hung by your self-righteous hands. Get ready to meet your maker now. Backlashing back at you, liar. Backlashing back at you, run, coward. By your self-righteous hands. Get ready to meet your maker now. Backlashing back at you, liar. Backlashing back at you, run, coward. Run, coward. Hung by your hands, hung by your self-righteous hands. Self-righteous hands. Thank you.
10 years live in the RP Funding Theater up on WJRR.com. Nice added percussion in there, too. That was a nice, that was good,
That's
man.
what he does.
How long you guys been out on tour now for this current run?
About a month, I think, yeah.
Okay, so you're still fresh as daisies then.
No, yeah. We try to stay fresh, wash off the grime.
What's been your longest run thus far as a band?
Our
17 months.
Our first album cycle was brutal. Yeah, it was started off in a van, and thankfully we didn't have to do all 17 months in a van. We progressed to a bus, but half of it, what was it, about nine months in a van, and then we moved up to our first bus, and we were so excited. But God, when we were done with touring like that, we took, I don't think we saw each other for 3 months.
So I was going to ask you, are you guys still friends afterwards?
Yeah.
Do you guys get any like weird rules in the bus? Like I share an office with 2 guys and a girl, and she instituted a 2-fart rule per day for any one
Fart rule?
individual. Yeah, there's a fart rule. Do you guys have any weird bus
We have a
rules?
fart rule that if you got them, let them fly.
Okay. Just let them go. You're good.
Yeah.
Nothing
We try to
else
keep
quirky.
the cesspool going. Yeah. I think the only rule we don't have is you can't smoke cigarettes on the bus.
It's a good rule. It's a
That's
good rule.
That's about it, isn't it?
Apparently, you can smoke everything else.
Yeah. That's why I said cigarettes, you know. And you can drink till you don't know your name, but you can't smoke cigarettes.
Okay. Now, I read that you guys, you say you prefer more of the intimate kind of venue where you can be closer with your fans, but you guys have done some big shows, toured with some really big names. Are there any bands that you really kind of formed a good relationship with touring over the last couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, we try to get close with a lot of bands because it makes touring a lot easier. It turns into more of a summer camp thing if you can get along with the other bands. And Chevelle's one of them. We were fortunate enough to do Family Values 2006 and got close with the Deftones, which was a dream of ours. And they're still buds with those guys. Really, every band that we've toured with, we've had a pretty good relationship. I don't know if there's been maybe 1.5 somewhere. I don't know that we haven't really hit it off with.
Excellent. Well, I know you guys get an early show tonight. Can you do one more song for us?
Yeah, sure. We'll do a classic, Wasteland.
It's 10 Years live on WJRR.com.
Change my attempt, good intentions. Crowd over, you were not there, living in fear, but signs were not really that scarce. Obvious tears, but I will not hide you through this. I want you to help and please see the bleeding heart perched on my shirt. Die, withdraw, hide in cold sweat, quivering lips ignore remorse, naming a care, loving wasteland this time. You've tried and all that you can, turning your head. Change my attempt, good intentions. Should I? Could I? Here we are with your obsessions. Should I? Could I? Crowned, hopeless. The article read, living wasteland this time. You've tried all that you can, turning you red, but I will not hide you through this. I want you to help. Change my attempt, good intentions. Should I? Could I? Here we are with your obsessions. Should I? Could I? The silver, hollow sliver, piercing through another victim. Turn and tremble, be judgmental, ignorant to all the symbols. Blind the face with beauty paste. Eventually, one day, no, change my attempt. Good intentions, limp tight, skin tight, self-inflicted, his perdition. Should I, could I change my attempt, good intentions? Should I, could I? Should I, Thank you.
Very nice. 10 years live tonight at the Beecham, part of the Orange Avenue Jam. Bunch of bands playing this evening. Doors are at 6 o'clock, so less than an hour from now. So we're pushing we're pushing on you guys. So we won't keep you too long. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Also playing this evening, I think Candlebox, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. Yep. So it should be a good time downtown tonight. We got rock taking over the streets, so you guys go out and represent. And thank you guys for coming and joining us today.
Thanks for having us back. Thanks.
One more time, 10 years live on WJRR.com.